Hey y'all, I wanted to come in and share my favorite books from 2021. Um, Pretty much all from 2021. There is an exception, but it was new to me, at least in 2021. And so, yeah, let's get into it. There were a lot of good books from this year, and there's a few that I was like, oh, but these are the ones I went with. So we have Kirby Rosane's Fragile World, which I love the information in the back. I love the cause of the book. Let me see. Got a whip. Somewhere is my whip. Here's my whip. Got to get my red panda done and the snow done yet. So that is one. And I wouldn't say necessarily that these are in any particular order at all. They're all great. This one, because of the cause and some of the proceeds going to endangered animals, I've bought multiple copies of this. My nieces, my daughter, they've all gotten copies of this just because. So then we'll move to this one. Color and Beauty's Gorgeous Fantasy. Daria. I don't want to try to say her last name, but this is the Color and Chicks. If you're familiar with them. Let's see if I can get some color going. Got that little glare. And also, for all the books except one, if you are interested in seeing inside of them in a flip through, if you are not familiar with them, I have coloring book flip throughs posted that you can go check out and see inside of all these books. So then we're going to jump over to Fairy and Fantasies 3 by Christine Karen. Love her stuff. I really enjoy her. You can see some of the girls. And then another favorite, Mystic Art Mirrors. Now, let's see. Those first three, you can get all of those on Amazon, but Color and Chicks and Christine Karen, they also have Etsy stores if you're interested in going that route. This one, Mystic Art Mirrors, or known, I think, on her Etsy store, Glorious Ink, is only on Etsy. She does a lot of fun stuff. Nope, no girls in the bags. Let's see. So this just goes through different holidays for throughout the year. So that's a super fun one. And then I was impatient and I couldn't wait for it to be released. Oh, my book's about to fall over. I got the Tales from the Witch's Cottage, which I think this spring, I'm not certain, but I think it was supposed to be this spring, but the US version is going to be released. But this was released this past fall overseas, and like I said, I couldn't wait, so I got it. But I am going to get the US version also. I also was curious to see how much difference there was between this version and the US version, which as far as the other ones I have, this is the third Tales from series that she's did. So she has her first set of books, which is like 6 or 7 of them. And then she started a new series, and this is book 3 in that series. This compared to the other 2, not much difference, honestly. Now this one was a really big deal, honestly. I didn't think I'd ever own this book. And it was a re-release. So it was the first adult coloring book put out by Carolina Kubakowska. And I just love her work. She's also a tattoo artist, and that's killer. Oh, you know what? Quick mention. So Hannah Carlson, she besides doing coloring books, she's also a jewelry designer, pretty sure. And so it was just revealed today that she suffered from an epileptic seizure, and they found a brain tumor with her. And so I wanted to share that information for anyone who hadn't heard and loves her artwork, or just for whatever, to just have her in your thoughts and be sending good vibes and healing prayers her way and such. She can use it. So yeah. So back to this book. Carolina Kubakowska, tattoo artist, and this was her first adult coloring book. Well, by the time I discovered this artist, this book was out of print already, and I'm like, oh no. And I'd been searching around, sideline places, trying to find a copy to get, even if it was used, and I just was having no luck. And then they did a re-release this year, and I was so happy. So, super pretty. There is a, not mine signed. There is a flip through of On the Other Side of Dream. And then, where do that? Lady Spring. Love this. Another hardback. I love my hardback books. I love the hardbacks and spiral bounds. So this is a collaboration book, and I thought, oh, that's so cool. There's a bunch of other artists I would love to see put out a book like this together, and them to keep it going. I don't know. I love collab books, getting a taste of a few different artists and such. But Carolina Kubakowska is in this, as well as some other wonderful ladies that I cannot pronounce their names. We have Christina Norwalk, you all might be familiar with. Grazia Salvo is in on it. So yeah, some really good stuff there. Again, beautiful book. We got the almost like a copper. I don't know if it's bronze or a copper type of foiling a little bit on there, and the letters. You can't even really tell. No shine. Just a really beautiful book. And I think it's five pages per artist. That's what I think it is. And yes, a flip through on the channel. This is another. Oh, and that one was, I got Lady Spring from Carolina Kubakowska's website. You could purchase it from any of the artists in that book's websites or their Etsy stores. I got it from Carolina Kubakowska's so that I could get it signed personally from her. Say you get Grazia Salvo, you could get one signed from her. So it just depends, but you can shop it like that. And then On the Other Side of Dream, I got also from Carolina's website, but I think, and I could be mistaken, but I think you can also get it randomly on Etsy. This is another Etsy adult coloring book. I have a lot of great books that have come off of Amazon, but definitely my very faves are coming from Etsy. So this is Set of Art Gold. And you get it in this little packet like this, and it opens up, and it is a Mariella Budak. And as you see, she does these beautiful ladies. Y'all might be familiar with some of her others. I have a couple other books from her. You get other things, bookmarks, and a letter. And I got a handwritten letter. Very nice packaging. You take this little piece off, and then you're flipping through your pages. And it all stays in here. So it's my third book of hers. And it's just beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Awesome hair. So that is hers. Again, that's from Etsy. Another Etsy store. We have Dunkelbump. And I had translated, and I forget what that was. Sarah Richter. Also got this from Etsy. Again, it's not a hardback, but it is spiral. So I'm happy about that. And I want to see sorry, y'all. I should have looked it up and then dark colored. That's what this translates to. Dark color. I knew it was something to do with coloring. Let's see what's on the back. Here we go. See some of that. So some Sarah Richter. Love this book. Definitely one of my prized possessions. Along with so many others. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't have any coloring book that I don't like. Or color in. Or color from. It depends. Some books I'm not coloring in, and I'm scanning and printing on my own paper, and that'll be how their life. But yet I'm working the images from such books, and then some I do color in. It varies. It depends. But I mean, I love them all, but I definitely have certain books I consider to be like my babies. So these are all 10 of these would be in that chunk. Now, this one is not a 2021 release, but it is a 2021 new to me book that I waited years to get from once I found out about it, and I don't know why, but I did. Serene. Another gorgeous book. Etsy is where I got mine. You can see a lot of beautiful work in here. You can definitely, I can tell you that if you go to Dee Dee Willingham's channel, she does a lot of art on her page, mixed media and adult coloring, and she's amazing. She's an artist by profession, and she has done wonderful images from the Serene book. And I know there's flip throughs up on YouTube, and it is so new to me that I have not done a flip through of it, but I will, because I do want to add that to my collection of flip through videos, as well as the new one I just got in today, which is a Momo book. So it's not like new, but it's new to me. So yeah, that's my favorite 2020 coloring books. Again, all great artists, all beautiful images. A lot of them from Etsy or the artist website. And then we had 3 from Amazon. And if you look around, not a lot of them from Etsy, but there are a lot of books you can find on Amazon. If you go to Book Depository, you can find things there, sometimes a better deal. I kind of just bounce amongst all of the spots to just see who's got the better price at that time I'm looking and go from there. But I always check the artist website, because if you, for example, Anastasia Ellie, let's see, I'll grab one of her books in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I was hard pressed to not put her on my list. So I have When Dragons Dream and Dragon's Tale. And she's also the one that does Serenity. She just came out with a new one. I don't know. There's like 4 or 5 other books that I want to get. But so Anastasia Ellie, you can find on Etsy. However, if you go to Anastasia Ellie's actual website, you can get them cheaper as far as price and shipping combined. You can get them cheaper, and you have the option to buy PDF versions of said books. So yeah, I always bounce around, check around, look around, and just see where the best deal is. And that's all I got for you for this video. I hope you all liked it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Ring that bell if you are interested. And until next time, later, y'all.